Good afternoon to my lovely lecturers and my fellow friend. My name is Tan Kai Wai, number matric 262027. Today, I want to give my opinion about the domestic violence. In my opinion, the domestic violence is a type of abuse. These types of cases will become the biggest society problem in nowadays because many family will happen these types of society problem around them. I think have many factors will affect this problem happen. In my opinion, I think the main factor is influence this problem happen is about the economic system. Yes, because if the economic system is become worse, the family will difficult to earn money. So in the types of case, the father in the family or the mother in the family will become many stress because they're difficult to earn money. So in the time when they want to reduce the stress, he will choose the easier ways to harm their child with the action which will use the material to harm their child. So in the moment, the child will become the victim of these types of society problem. When the domestic violence is happen, after that the family members like the father, the mother who take action like this will want to regret because they will feel very sad because they do like that. But in the moment, the child or the family member already become the victim of these types of case. So the regret, I think, is not very useful of this case because they harm their child without any reason. So the child will become the bigger victim in these types of case. So I think the domestic violence want to be reduced by through through the government and some people, so the victim of these types of case will be reduced. And that's all for me about and my opinion about the domestic violence. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Ong Sini. Today I will talk about homelessness. In Mission Australia, there is no consistent definition for homelessness, but Mission Australia sees it as being a problem that goes much further than just not having access to safe shelter. It's going beyond rooflessness. People experiencing homelessness include those who sleep roof on the streets or under makeshift dwellings. Although people who sleep roof are most visible to the public, they only represent 6% of homeless population. Men, women, young people, and families staying in refuge or crisis accommodation or who move from one temporary accommodation to another are also considered to be homeless. Then, there are Australians of all age who couch surf or stay with friends and family for limited periods of time. Some people also stay in cheap hotels or even in their car. People living in severely overcrowded dwelling or accommodation that falls well below basic community standards, such as boarding house and caravan parks.
Hello. Hi, my name is Muhammad FAIZ bin ROSLAN. My matrix number is 262956. Today I'm going to talk about the destruction of the environment. But first, let me ask you one question. Did you know how much forest left in this world? No worries, I have the answer for you. The forests left in this world are about 20% only. So shock, right? But this is the reality. All of you must wonder what causes of this thing happen. First, the reason of this thing happen are deforestation. This is because many were destroyed to fulfill the human demand. For example, to set up a new residential area, factory, and many more. We must preserve our forests to ensure the balancedness of biodiversity. The second reason of this thing happen are pollution. Nowadays, pollution happen everywhere in this world. Either water pollution, air pollution, or sound pollution. Why this thing happen? This is because we did not manage our waste wisely. We must preserve our forests and our environment to ensure our life become more healthy and the next generation could feel what we feel now. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sanjun Singh, and I'm going to talk about gender discrimination. Gender discrimination happened a long time ago, and this issue was happened against women. But nowadays, this issue is still happening in our society. Women are treated unequally in their workplace. For example, they will face sexual harassment, pregnancy discrimination, and they will get unequal pay even they do the same job as men. Women are considered as not a permanent workers and may be fired anytime. They often been fired when they grow older, after marriage, and when they are pregnant, because all this will increase the cost of the employer. This is unfair for women, especially for those who lost their job because of pregnant. This is because women are only playing their role in their family, and what's wrong from them? Besides, gender discrimination not only happen against women nowadays. This issue also happen against men in some aspect. For example, men are less appreciated in the field of nursing. This situation will affect the motivation, productivity, and the work performance of the male workers. This is a waste to the organization and the country's economy because the source of the organization is not used effectively. So, we should be more concerned about this issue, and we should also advocate gender equality in our society for our better future. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yo Hui Eun. My metric number is 26338. Today, I need to talk about a social issue, which is family breakdown. Some of the people refer to divorce when talking family breakdowns, but actually, this issue happen by any reasons, which is prevent them from this issue prevents some of them from being happy, healthy, and successful, and also prevent them from having successful marriage and from being successful parents. Children are the ones who suffer more of broken family. When a couple split up, it is the children greatly affected. They are physically, emotionally, and also socially. Children are supposed to grow up in a lover and a healthy family where they could receive love, care, and concern from their parents. Children who make problems usually from the broken family. Broken family is followed by financial problem generally. That is why there are more tendencies from children to do silly and boring. Okay.